Patch 1.5 for Stalker 2 Heart of Chernobyl is more than just fixes. It transforms how the world works, feels and fights. Let's get into the biggest improvements that now define your journey through the zone, and if you've not played it for a while, is it worth returning? A-Life system has been upgraded to a new level. In past versions, only characters within your view would simulate their behavior. Now every NPC in the zone, regardless of your location, lives out their own full routine. I need to look into the spawn bubble area, which was 100 meters before, and cover that in a future video. Stalkers move, trade, rest, fight and die even when you're nowhere near them. When you revisit areas, you might find familiar stalkers again or just their corpses. This also means enemy lairs you clear remain that way. Mutants no longer respawn minutes after a fight, and respawning overall has been moved far outside the player's range to protect immersion and realism. The new A-Life director manages this world behind the scenes, balancing the population without breaking the illusion. I now have a PC, and it's great timing for all the new mods coming to PC. Please bear with me, I'm just getting used to mods, but it will hopefully make my videos better, showcasing in more detail all the changes to A-Life, so consider subscribing for that, and let's move on. The visualization system has been fine-tuned. Characters now appear with full animations and appropriate equipment once they enter your view. The previous popping issue where NPCs suddenly appeared has been largely eliminated. Lost encounter more A-Life characters interacting naturally in the world. Some rest at campfires, some sit and smoke, and others roam or trade with each other. This gives the zone a living, breathing atmosphere. A new anomaly has been added, the water electric tornado. It's deadly, unstable, and looks amazing. Tread carefully near it. There's new firepower and quality of life changes for survival-minded stalkers. The free-line rifle has been added, powerful bolt-action long-range weapon with high impact. The new handgun, S.T.A.L.K.E.R, adds another reliable sidearm to your arsenal. You can now loot mutant parts. Every kill matters more. These parts can be sold or used, adding depth to the scavenging process. Armor upgrades now display available artifact slots, giving you clarity when customizing your gear. The stash window has been expanded so that you can browse and organize more comfortably. And for those tired of repairing piece by piece, the new Fix All button in the Technician's menu lets you repair all your equipped gear at once. Finally, a new reload renewal feature has been added. Weapons retain their reload state when switching, making gunplay feel smoother and more consistent. AI and mutant behavior has been polished. Snorks now jump correctly. Controllers can no longer hit you through solid objects with their physical roar. The Chimera jumping attack now deals damage when it connects, not before. Rodents no longer make sounds after death, and mutants no longer get stuck near players. Human AI now uses cover even better than before and avoids bugs like walking into places or standing still during firefights. NPCs will no longer reload silently or take exposed cover during combat. Ballistic fall-off was added to the enemy shooting. You won't get sniped from 300 meters away anymore by AI with perfect aim. Long-range combat is now more realistic and fair. Ammo and damage systems have been reworked for realism and better balance. Sniper rifles now require 7.62 by 54 ammo instead of the older 7.62 by 39. They can no longer use light steel core rounds by default. You'll need certain upgrades or rounds. Machine guns and designated marksman rifles now have proper access to light steel core rounds. Supersonic ammo has been improved, dealing much less durability damage to your weapon, making it more viable. Weapons like the Grom S15 and the AS Lavina now hit harder and pierce armor more effectively. The Cavalier unique weapon also received a rework. Artifact effects have been adjusted. The Horn now offers less protection, while Rosen and Shell were updated to affect endurance instead of weight or radiation. A brand new artifact effect, durability, was added to extend your gear's lifespan. This update brings a wide range of fixes and performance boosts. Major bugs have been eliminated. These include stuck elevator doors in mission critical areas, inventory menus becoming unresponsive, and performance drops in populated hubs like Rostock. You also notice better visuals, UI improvements, and updated weapon descriptions. The ammo counter bug is gone, and crashes like the one triggered by drinking vodka have been resolved. Ultrawide aspect ratios are now now fully supported. An auto detect button was added to graphic settings to help players get the best performance out of their hardware. Over 100 individual bugs, crashes and mission blockers were fixed across both main missions and side content, but nothing will be shown on screen to avoid spoilers. Official mod support is finally here. The Zone Kit gives players the tools to modify animations, weapons and mechanics, or even create entirely new experiences. You can find mods on Steam Workshop and mod.io. If you're using mods already, be aware patch 1.5 may break compatibility. Disable them if you encounter issues and visit the support center for assistance. The zone is changing and your path through it just became more unpredictable and more rewarding. Patch 1.5 brings more life, more danger and more possibility. Update your loadout, recheck your gear and step forward carefully. Subscribe for more in-depth guides into Stalker 2 now that I have a PC. I really want to test the zone out with A-Life and each section from the 1.5 update in more detail. I'll have access to patch 1.6 early, which means I'll be able to take my time creating a longer video to release as soon as the patch is released. Stay safe, Stalkers, and thanks for watching.